Hello, everyone. I want to look into the case of Sebastian Rogers. He's the missing autistic teen from Kentucky. This case began, I think, about 10 or 11 days ago when the mother called, and the time frame given is between midnight and 6 a.m. that they believe that he went missing. The family is saying they believe that he either left or was taken or something like that. The stepfather was, I believe, about 3 hours away at a job site when he got the call from the mother, when the mother discovered Sebastian missing. Gavin doesn't have school today, so if you hear something in the background, it's not an EVP, it's just him. Yeah, they're currently searching a landfill for either him or evidence. He's 15 years old. And again, he disappeared from his family's home in Hendersonville in Sumner County on the morning of February 26th. All right, so this is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not fact. Let me see what that noise was. 1 second. Okay, let's start by looking into the energy in the week leading up to the disappearance. Start with the mother's energy towards Sebastian. This makes me feel like an energy of detachment, almost like, how do I word this? Trying to float above the frustration and detach. And then the Queen of Wands in reverse, I read that as more difficulty than is being let on in a public way. So like, no, nothing was wrong, but like really there was a lot more frustration, it feels like. And it feels like in terms of that frustration, the frustration kind of planted seeds to take what was detachment and turn it into like a lower vibrational energy. So like detachment turning into, I try to detach, but I'm still frustrated, so I'm angry. Can I have a confirmation of that? Trying to, let me see if I should word it like that. Okay. It feels as though there may have been some frustration. And I know that this was mentioned, I believe, by people that know them or something like that. But this to me reads like I'm trying very hard to get Sebastian trained to stop causing difficulties in the relationship between the mom and the husband. I'm trying to overcome struggles within the relationship that I feel are caused by, caused by him. That sneeze came out of nowhere. Let's look at the stepfather's energy in the week leading up to this happening. See, I'm trying to detach, and what you're trying to detach from or about is stressing me out. So the mother trying to detach from frustration, the stepfather being very stressed out about the same frustration. Ten of Swords in reverse is like, I give up. Like I can't. The Moon. I give up. I detach and I can't fight against my frustration, as in him. This under the 7 of Pentacles makes me feel, I don't know, almost like there was something brewing for some time to try and get Sebastian to not be a burden on the relationship. And in terms of their energy towards Sebastian, she was more detached and he's more angry, I feel. But I feel almost like the anger that he felt was because of Sebastian, but directed at the mother. That's what I'm getting so far. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, because of Sebastian, but directed at the mother. Green as the heart space in reverse. It's like the love between us is dying out and we both blame him, but are handling it differently. 6 of Cups in reverse. That would be him. Strength is how I said, trying to, I don't know, I guess I'd say almost like strong arm him into getting him to act in a way that didn't put strain on the relationship. One way under the Knight of Cups. So it feels as though, how do I word that? Almost like the energy of the mom giving up on Sebastian and the stepfather giving up on the relationship is really what this feels like. Like when it comes to parenting, she was checked out. When it comes to the relationship, he's checked out, and they both. It feels like they both direct that at being Sebastian's fault. Drama was the card that flipped over with 2 masks. Let's see what else comes out. The mother's energy, greed in reverse. So I know that the mother had said she feels like someone took him or he ran away. This to me is, it's not that he was sold or given to anyone. Secret weapon in reverse. Clarifier for that. Success. Secret weapon in reverse and success. Secrets out about success school. Oh. Huh. Secret weapon in reverse. Success school. Is it fair to say that tensions had kind of gotten so high in the house? And I don't know if he's nonverbal or what, but it feels almost like there's this fear of someone finding out about what was going on inside the house in terms of that detachment and anger. Is that fair to say? Natural disaster. So the secret coming out would bring the situation to a place of a natural disaster to where a tornado would come through. I'm wondering if something happened at home that was crossing the line and it led to I also get this feeling, I don't know if he is nonverbal, but I get this feeling of like, I don't know, like fear he's going to communicate something to someone, but also I don't feel like he necessarily had the skills to do that. But then there's also the fear of it. It feels like coming from her. stepfather. Okay, so trafficking in reverse under greed in reverse. So to me, this is clarifying neither one of them, the mother or the stepfather, handed this boy to anyone else or sold him to anyone else, especially because they're right underneath of each other. Gift in reverse, secret weapon in reverse for her, gift in reverse for him. It's like I don't know. I kind of get the feeling that this has something to do with the stepfather. I didn't use the weapon. I took the gift away. Death in reverse under success. Death in reverse under success. Something went the way it needed to go. Death in reverse. I'm getting punishment gone wrong. Body of water in reverse under school. Drowning, unable to swim if school finds out about a punishment that went wrong. I pushed it too far this time. The confirmation if that's it. Marriage, wedding in reverse under natural disaster. The relationship is falling apart. I said they're blaming him. Feel like we're drowning if anyone were to find out. This to me is a punishment gone wrong. Hold on one second. Okay, so if this is a scenario of a punishment that became too extreme or something that went wrong that they were then afraid of someone else realizing that something had been taken too far because it was putting a strain on the relationship. It feels like it's him. Let's see. Cards for both of them, the pair. Delays in reverse. And wasn't he at some kind of, I feel like it was like a construction or something job. Delays in reverse. So I make a move in haste or delay in reverse. We called as soon as we could after there was no way to figure out what happened, like essentially clean up and then call is what that feels like. The police. Affair in reverse. So it doesn't feel like there's any outside party involved. I also take this to mean Sebastian's bio father, who I believe was far away anyway. I feel like it's saying that there's no outside influences outside of the house that led to this. This to me is nobody came in and took him. It feels like it's nothing like the father, the bio father coming and taking him to set up the mod. Like it doesn't feel like it's anything like that to me. Debt, success, death in reverse, debt. You owe me. You owe me. One card for the mother, one card for the stepfather. Who owes who what? Mother. Inside of a box. I'm not thinking outside the box. I have a very narrow vision of the situation. You owe me. So the mother feels like she owes the stepfather. That feels like a like an insecurity type wound, like I got someone to love me and be with me and they use that over my head type thing, like you're lucky to have me, from the stepfather to the mother. Stepfather. Party in reverse. It feels, I don't know, it feels like the stepfather was about to be done with the whole relationship. School and body of water in reverse. Oh, that's not even in this deck. The devil. I feel like I'm drowning. I don't want anyone to find out what happened. The devil, toxicity, clarified devil, corrupted media source in reverse. Media source in reverse. Body of water in reverse. That would be not in the water, buried, landfill, corrupted media source. I feel like something that the media is talking about right now or looking into is correct. I don't know if it's the landfill, or I don't know if it's referencing how they say there's an open investigation on the mom and stepfather now. It feels like we're about to find out something that the media has already been talking about. There's going to be proof of the accuracy of that very soon. Money, natural disaster, marriage, wedding in reverse, money, on the money. Sebastian was causing, or they believed that he was causing the disaster within what was making the relationship fall apart. So what happened? Like physically what happened? No warning. So no warning, someone snaps. Family in reverse. No warning, someone snaps, not a blood family member, which would leave it to be him. Frozen, that feels like her. This happens, I don't know what to do. Caught and confession. This happens, I don't know what to do. Caught, confession. Card for caught, danger. Card for confession, desert. So more likely being caught than confessing. So not confessing, but proof coming out. What proof are they going to find? Couple, psyop. A couple is creating a false narrative around what happened to try and trick people. Confirmation. Fear exposed. Which I watched something. I didn't watch the mom's interview, but I watched something that said that she interviewed well, or like there wasn't a lot of red flags. I didn't watch it yet because I didn't want to have that in my head. But I feel like this is then pointing towards him again. What's making her so frozen? Rival in reverse. Social media in reverse. Because it wasn't me, but I don't want anybody to think that, from the mother's perspective, it wasn't me, but I know that it can be made to look like it's me, or that I didn't protect. It's like a fear of being seen, I guess, wound. It feels like with her. Ritual, con man, deep fake. It feels like there was a lot of hidden tension between the mother and Sebastian at home. And I don't know if other people really know about this or if it's just fear of it coming out and looking bad. New World Order in reverse, strategy in reverse. It's nothing new, but something that we typically ritual, strategy in reverse. The problem isn't new, but the way that we dealt with the problem this time is out of the ordinary of how we usually deal with the problem. What was the problem? Cover up in reverse. Uncovered. They didn't want school or anyone to find out. If they weren't worried about him telling, maybe they were worried about a mark or something on him that was taken too far. And then there was a panic. I feel like the stepfather takes him when he goes to work, is what I feel. Is it that they were scared of a mark on him? Someone seeing a mark? Celebrity, people seeing something. Something being known by the public. Okay, so that makes more sense because for some reason I'm feeling like he might not have, like, I get the feeling like if there was abuse or if there was something wrong, I don't necessarily tend to feel like he would have the verbal skills to articulate it, or it doesn't feel like that was their fear, at least. It feels like there was something taken too far, and the fear was of someone seeing what was taken too far. I have a confirmation of that. Home. Something that was taken too far within the home. 1 second. What is going to happen in this case? Manipulation, and that fell right on the home card. So manipulation being exposed of what is being told about the home life or what happened in the home. The Empress in reverse. The world. The world is going to see, we have the celebrity card too. The world is going to see something manipulative about the mother. It feels like I want to say that we don't see coming. Like almost like it if we figure out something or find out something, it almost looks like it's going to be pointing more towards him, but there, it feels like there's something significant about her that we don't see coming. Also him though. So maybe, how do I word this? We anticipate hearing something about him, but it feels like there's also something about her that's going to be surprising and or unexpected. And I'm going back to the reference of like the thing I heard about her interviewing well. It's almost like let's say she said a major lie, but it looked believable. But then once you see whatever it is that comes out, it shows the depth of the manipulation in the answer that looked like truth but was a lie, if that makes sense. If we could have 5 cards from Sebastian to wrap this up, what would it be? Aliens in reverse. Looking at the, not seeing the signs. It feels like, especially this fell over mother and magician in reverse. Up until the day that something went wrong, it looks like there was a lot of carefulness that went into making sure that nobody on the outside could see the tension or stress being on the inside of the home. It feels like that changed and there was something visible that had to be hidden or otherwise it would be seen by, I don't know if that's literal school or what. I don't know what the case is there, but it feels like there's someone at school that they were fearing finding something on him. Mind control in reverse. Once the signs are visible, they wouldn't be able to control the narrative. If I want to say it feels like someone snaps and takes something too far in haste. So we have delays in reverse. I snap. Was this a school day that he went missing? February 26th. That was a Monday. Oh, that was a Monday. Right? February 26th is a Monday. And he was disappeared. It was called on February 26th in the morning. Yeah, it feels like this relates to something being seen on him at school. Snake, reptilian. And that fell right on King of Swords. It feels like the mother not wanting to get in trouble for not protecting him in a situation that was being built up over time. Almost like if there was something up with the relationship between the mother and the son, tension, neglect, abuse, I don't know. Feels more like neglect with spurts of anger, specifically when there was tension on the relationship between the mother and the boyfriend. And almost like, well, if he goes and they see a mark on him, they're going to start looking into it, and then they're going to connect things that were going on with the mother and Sebastian to what happened between what I believe is the stepfather and Sebastian. And that's right on top of World. So they couldn't control the narrative about something that was going wrong if people saw the signs. Hotel motel in reverse. To me, this is not hiding out. Like hotel motel upright, I'd be like, oh, well, maybe something bad happened and he escaped to make it so that nothing worse happened, but that's in reverse. And if you look how this is sitting, his hand is right there with like the key. So it's like, I dropped the key. I don't need this. I don't need to hide. It doesn't feel to me like he ran away and is in hiding, which I feel like at this point seems obvious because it's been 10 days, but kidnapped in reverse. So yeah, not taken, not sold, not hiding, not Sebastian choosing to run and hide from something that went wrong. It feels like something goes wrong. There's some kind of mark, proof, evidence that they did not want school or other people to see because it would have been a rabbit hole to dive into to see what was really going on in the home. To me, this feels like not even necessarily the mother covering for him per se, but like covering for the fact that there was other things going wrong and there was now proof of that physically. Timeline issue. We're out of time. Timeline issue. We're out of time. I'm wondering if something happened maybe a little bit earlier in the weekend, and then the decision to do what ended up happening came on Monday because it's like, oh, he's not better yet. We can't hide this. He has to go to school. He has to be seen by people. We ran out of time to fix. We ran out of time to figure out how to cover up the signs and control the narrative of something that was going wrong. I almost want to say, so if we time this for when he leaves for work, Sebastian can be taken somewhere along that drive to work, and we can try and make it look, I don't know. Supplier in reverse before he gets to work. This is like all like construction buildings. Delays card, which made me think work. Supplier in reverse. If we're on the right track here, 3 cards to very directly confirm. Murder in reverse. So no, wrong way in reverse. So yes, the murder in reverse makes me think it wasn't something that was planned. Wasn't planned, but it's what happened. Because I said, let us know we're on the right way. This is wrong way in reverse. So right way, yes, right way, unalived, but not pre-planned. It's a heat of the moment thing, it feels like. Like it doesn't feel like they sat down and were like, oh, well, let's get rid of them. It feels like someone snaps. Unalive, yeah. I think that's it for now. I would say I anticipate I feel like right now they're searching his work route. Like I almost feel like the landfill part is a distraction so that they feel like they're looking there, but then they actually find something somewhere else. I feel like there's going to be some kind of news that we're very surprised to hear about the mother. Like didn't see that coming, but then looking back at interviews, it makes sense, I guess. And I don't necessarily feel as though the mother's choices are to protect not that they're not to protect the husband or stepfather, but I also feel like there's some selfish motives as well. Like, well, I don't want them to find out about what I did as well, so it's easier just to kind of try and hide the situation. Not even just for him, but also for self. I don't know. We get one last card. One last card is like, if Sebastian could give us a password that, I don't know, it's a password. Manipulating, gaslighting, and control being exposed. And also, I just said it's not necessarily that she's trying to protect him. It's that she's trying to protect herself. So it's not that he's like, you have to do this. It's that she feels as though this is what she has to do. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Please remember, this is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not fact. Have a good day.